So after that 9-1 stretch by the Rockets a little bit earlier in the season, they've kind of been just treading water here of late, and James Harden has still been on fire in complete MVP mode. James Harden against the Nets tonight was on fire. James Harden was ridiculous, and it is a little bit disappointing that he ends up on the Rockets, rather, end up on the losing end of the game. I just want to take you through a couple of James Harden's, just a couple of the final stat sheets from James Harden in the last couple games. Against Memphis, 57 points. Orlando, 38 points. Cleveland, 43 points. Milwaukee, 42. It's bananas. Let's see. In the past 17 games, James Harden is averaging over 41 points a game. And tonight, against the Brooklyn Nets, James Harden, 78 fantasy points. His 58 points overall was not enough to beat the Brooklyn Nets. Yes, the Brooklyn Nets are a better team, but no, the Houston Rockets should have won this game. The Rockets were up over 10 points in the fourth quarter, and yet they let it slip away. Defense was atrocious by the Houston Rockets. It was a turnstile. The Brooklyn Nets were able to get whatever they wanted on the inside, and that is in large part due to the Rockets not having a big. The Rockets lost Clint Capela, and the defense, unfortunately, went with him. Clint Capela will not be back anytime soon, so this is going to be a problem for the Rockets that they are going to need to figure out. Either James Harden is going to have to score 60 to 70 points every single game, or they're probably going to have to make a trade for somebody. I don't know if they can survive without having a big in there for defensive purpose reasons. Not having Chris Paul, that's okay with the Houston Rockets because the bench has started to show up. Eric Gordon is now healthy, although that might be a little bit in question because he did leave the game against the Brooklyn Nets. But the rest of the players have showed up outside of him. Austin Rivers has been a very nice addition for the Houston Rockets. But the Rockets need a big. And it's not for James Harden to throw lobs. He needs someone to play some defense to detour people from going straight into the rim. Not only did Spencer Dinwiddie have 33 points for the Brooklyn Nets, but what's his name? I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Jarrett Allen. Jarrett Allen. Who? I've never heard of Jarrett Allen before. Jarrett Allen had 22 rebounds, 24 rebounds rather. 20 points and 24 rebounds. He also had 3 blocks. Without having a big, you're going to see a lot more nights like that with guys just destroying the Rockets on the boards. Let's see. Let me see if I can find out how many rebounds. The Nets had 57 rebounds compared to the Rockets' 47. It's not the greatest travesty on earth, but a 10 rebound difference is a big deal. A couple more defensive rebounds, a couple more offensive rebounds by the Rockets, and this is a completely different game. It is a little bit unfortunate that Harden is not able to be rewarded off of this stretch. 17 games, 41 points on average a game. That's crazy. That's bananas. That is an insane streak. I hope Daryl Morey is trying to find someone better than Hartstein, who I think they called up, because that's not going to be much of a difference. They need a big bruising big, and they need someone that is going to hold the line while Capela is gone. Capela's not coming back for a while, so they're going to need someone. And unfortunately, Nene is not going to give the Rockets everyday play, and he is not going to give them a lot of play at all. Against the Nets, Nene played how many minutes did Nene play? Nene played 15 minutes. 15 minutes by Nene. Having PJ Tucker as a 6'7 center is not going to do it for you. Having Chuck Hayes as a 6'7 center in today's NBA is not going to do it for you. So we will see what the Rockets come up with to try to help support James Harden. But it is disappointing that he did not pick up a win against the Brooklyn Nets. After the game, someone tweeted out a video, James Harden walking out of the tunnel and audibly yelling "fuck" really loud because this game meant a lot to him. The Rockets were up, and yet he knows that they lost the game. So we will see what the Rockets are able to do. We'll see if they have an answer, if they are able to grab somebody, because no doubt Daryl Morey watched this game and saw exactly what everyone saw. This is atrocious. We need to fix this now. And unfortunately, it's not going to get fixed with anybody that is currently on the roster. The Rockets are missing Clint Capela. They need someone desperately to fill that role. So we'll see what the Rockets end up doing. Hopefully they can find someone, because you cannot waste this from James Harden. If James Harden is going to give you this night in and night out, you need to win 95% of those games. A game like this is not one that you need to lose. Luckily for the Rockets, they are not in that deep hole that they were earlier in the season, where they were not even a playoff team. The Rockets are still in the 4th seed. I think they're still in the 4th seed by maybe a half a point or something like that. But it's a big jumbled mess there. If the Rockets go on a 2-3 game losing streak, you could see the Rockets potentially fall 6, 7, 8 seeds. So the Rockets need to hang in there. We will see. We will see what the Rockets do here to try to right the ship that was left standing. I can't finish that sentence. I don't know where I was going with that. Rockets need someone to replace Capela during this time that's going to be gone. And we'll see what Daryl Morey is able to do.